Hey, RetconRaider here. Today's video is dedicated to Eoftar and Alois, with special thanks to Mike Spark and Valinrook, who both helped sponsor the series. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, let's get started. And welcome back to Phoenix Point. No time for a proper intro. We are fighting for our lives. Well, not how I planned to open the episode, but let's see what we've got here. Looks like 5 Crabman gunners and 4 stealth tritons with handguns. Wow, they have us thoroughly surrounded. Alright, the first thing we need to do is take out those machine guns. We are going to take a few hits here, but those tritons are definitely a lower priority. My instinct is to go for cover, but I don't think we can afford it.
Taking aim.
Okay, that takes care of most of the machine guns. Let's see what else we can do here. We've got a capture point right there, so I think we can afford adrenaline rush.
I'm on the move. Confirming target.
Nice. Okay, that's not terrible. And there's our miss. Should have just gone on Overwatch.
Comms online.
Still have one more machine gun on the field, so let's take care of that. Guns are down, but these guys do still have poison, so we'll have to deal with that, too. Alright, let's clear this side.
We got him.
Shoot, I was really hoping their will would be lower than that. Well, let's see if we can take at least one of them out. Okay, that wasn't bad. And that is everything we've got. Let's set up our Overwatch and see what happens. Fingers crossed. Nice. Okay, that actually wasn't too bad. Let's start with this cluster over here.
Be right there.
He still has Pain Chameleon, so we'll have to hit him with something heavier. Okay, I think we've got this under control. Let's go give Eoftar a hand.
Gotta keep on pushing.
We'll start by disabling one of those Tritons. There we go. And run away.
They could be anywhere.
Line. Succeeded.
Yeah, we just need to buy ourselves time here. Alright, I see what I can do. Oh, I should not have done that. I just blocked my own line of fire. Obviously not the most efficient use of our action points, but I think we're okay. Lovely. Just as planned. Oh. That was, less planned. Alright, lots of flesh wounds, and Alois took a headshot, but I think we've still got this under control. Let's mop these guys up and look for our exit.
Standing by.
I don't like being parked next to this exploding barrel, but we will have some extra will points once we kill this guy.
Ready for action.
Let's get that head wound patched. And let's not shoot Mark. Last Triton's panicking, so it might be time to get rid of that Arthron. Oh, hey, we've got a drop. Not sure how I overlooked that. We'll take that. Very nice. Thank you, Valen.
To aim.
And thank you, Eoftar. Okay, all threats dealt with. Just need to finish this guy off and prep for reinforcements.
I'm on the move.
There's the bad guys. And there's our exit. Let's get moving.
I got a visual. I've got to focus. Okay.
Be right there. Providing overwatch.
Rude. And I think it's time to make our exit. Or not. One more turn.
Trying to reposition.
Covering.
Let's just make sure we've got our snipers set here. There we go. Terrible. But you do have a gaping head wound.
Not enough.
Alright, the only thing that could have stopped us was that mine fragger, so I think we're ready to go.
I'm on the move.
Well, that was horrifying. But we made it through, and Mark gained a level. No complaints. Alright, folks. I was not planning to lead with an ambush, and I think we're a little too beat up to go tackle that story mission. Tell you what, let's hit the pause button real quick while I grab a drink, reevaluate, and hand out that new equipment we've been building. And we'll pick up here once I've got a new plan of action. We'll be right back. And we're back. I grabbed a drink, had some lunch, and I even installed that brand new update, which apparently completely rebalanced several combat abilities. That said, it's probably best if we avoid any more ambushes, at least until I get used to the new combat balance. But I would still like to take out that story mission. Let's head back to the nearest Phoenix base. Looks like that's Phoenix Avionics. We'll spend some time resting, and once we're ready to head back out, that scan should be finished, which should hopefully give us the node we need to actually reach that story mission. Just a shame that Phoenix Base Foxtrot didn't come with living quarters or a medical bay. But it is what it is. You work with what you've got.
Legion Haven is under attack.
Well, they're doomed. I actually wouldn't mind helping them, but they are way too far away. We'll just stay on task.
Scan complete.
Okay, I think that's good enough. Let's start heading back.
Research complete.
Scylla Autopsy. Summary. The Scylla is something like a Pandoran battleship with multiple weapons and defense systems, and critical command and control abilities. It is certainly highly intelligent, and seems to be responsible for the increasing strength of Pandoran attacks on havens. Many of its mutations seem to be oriented towards abduction of human populations, rather than outright massacre. It is absolutely essential that we capture a live specimen, even though it will be an extremely dangerous task. Genetic origins: 8% arthropod, 4% arachnid, 11% human, 77% unknown. Function: leadership, abduction, mass terror, demolition. Some mutations have the ability to instill frenzied attacks by lesser Pandorans. Offensive mutations: dual smashers, dual melded cannons, mist launcher, sonic blast, goo launcher, deployment of mind fraggers. Defensive mutations: reactive mist emission, armored variants. Mobility: agile variant can leap over short distances. Looks like that gets us a modest amount of resources and a new goal, which we are wildly under-equipped to actually accomplish. We'll have to work on that.
Haven destroyed.
There goes Belberov. And here we are. Biogenesis. Synedrion has produced a genetically engineered plant that may be resistant to the Pandora virus. If successful, this experiment could help humanity reclaim the planet by designing a new ecosystem, as favored by the faction known as the Terraformers. But before that can happen, the plant has to be tested in the wild. To that end, our operatives must place the seeds at the coordinates we were provided with. Alright, let's do this. Eoftar is still a little dinged up, so let's have him sit this one out. We'll bring in Lunacity and MZ to make up the difference. And since we know we're up against Pandorans, I guess we should probably bring Leroy too. I would like to give some of these other guys some time out in the field, but we might run into a good capture opportunity. And right off the bat, we've got enemies in sight. Looks like a battle Triton. Regen, mist spawners. But fortunately, only equipped with a Cypher handgun. Oh, but that is a bomber Chiron. That's a much more serious threat. Heavily armored, and equipped with melee mutations. That is not a good combination. Not for us, anyway. It's great for them. Let's see what else we've got out here. Sniper tower. Oh, and we've got multiple objective points. Interesting.
What's our move?
Okay, well, no other enemies in sight, so I think we're pretty safe where we are. Let's just unload on that bomber. Oof, that armor is pretty nasty.
Comms online.
Well, let's let the Berserkers have the first crack at it.
Yeah. Reposition.
Battle Triton. Still pretty far away. Okay. There we go. Alright, well, we only landed one hit, but we did clear most of the cover between us and our primary target. Let's bring Mike and Leroy up next. Oh, more Tritons. Infinite Tritons. Just a swarm of Tritons waiting for us. Lovely. Nice. That just stripped the armor off the abdomen. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Alright, well, let's keep at it. We'll just have to hope we don't get pecked to death by handgun fire. At this point, the bomber should be weak enough to let us drop it with sniper fire. Ah, right. Worth noting that quick aim no longer gives an accuracy bonus. Just one of the many ability nerfs in the latest patch.
Aiming.
Preparing to fire.
Oh, nice. Okay. That actually neutralizes it pretty nicely. It's got melee legs, so it'll take it at least a couple of turns to reach us.
Holding position.
Here. Holding position.
Well, let's see what else they're throwing at us. Ah. Yeah, we're going to be getting a lot of mist. Language.
Missed.
Gotta say, I am missing Eoftar about now. Oh, shoot. That guy's on our flank. Here comes the big guy. Ah, and there's our real threat. Arthron Gunner. Heavily armored, with a grenade launcher. Alright, well, first thing we need to do is clear our flank. Strange.
I'm ready.
What's our move?
We can see him, but no one actually seems to have line of sight on him. Well, that's fine. There we go. Threat neutralized. He has no other means of attack, so he'll either flee or just run around in circles.
Here.
Arthron neutralized. Well, kind of. Let's knock this guy out before we finish off the Arthron. Those handguns are only really dangerous at close range. Man, that armor is no joke. I do like the way it looks, though. Makes me feel like I'm fighting mutant samurai.
Ready for action. Be right there. Hostile missed.
I'd be annoyed, but I did enjoy watching that debris. Oh, for goodness sake.
Standing by.
Looks like we're getting to the point where basically every enemy turns into a tank.
Steel on target.
On the bright side, most of these guys do have handguns, so as long as we keep them at a distance, we should be okay. Alright, let's just make sure we've got shotguns equipped. And see where this goes. Oh, that looks like a disciple shotgun. And there goes Mike's cover. Fantastic. Oh. Even better. Gunner. Not bad. Finally returned fire. Not sure why he's not shooting back more often. I feel like the Arthron was a lot farther away than these Tritons. Ah. Well, that does complicate things. Thank you for that. Poor Mike. That's gotta be like the 4th time he's been shot in the head. Alright, well, I can't help but notice these guys are using barrels as cover,
Arms
so
online.
let's take advantage of that. Nice. One down, and we soften the other guy up.
Zooming in. Succeeded.
Nice follow-up. Well done, Valen. Now... Perfect. Let's see if we can put this guy to good use. It is worth noting that mind control now costs 1 action point to use, so we do have to plan accordingly. Oh, right. I guess that tree blocks line of sight. Back to cover. And we'll start with that crabman. Wow, nice. Alright, let's work on the rest of these guys.
Holding position.
Okay, Mike. Fall back.
You'll need this.
Interesting. Oh, that's the guy that's bleeding out. Hey, welcome back. All right, I think we're in the home stretch here. Looks like we've got some loot on the field, too. Let's mop these guys up, grab that gear, and get these seeds planted. We'll start by taking this guy out. Well, we were pretty much done with this guy anyway. In fact, there we go. Saves us some ammo.
Preparing to fire. Kill confirmed.
Repositioning.
That's fine. Like I said, we're just about done here.
What's our move? I'm ready.
Preparing to fire. Target hit.
Ah, that's the big one. Dashing now costs an action point, so no more dashing double attacks. Lovely. Whoa, okay, just gonna trim that out for the epileptics in the audience. Trust me, you did not need to see that.
Ready for action.
Just 2 more left. And I think we're pretty much done. Nice. Even better. In fact, let's go ahead and grab that Gauss rifle while we're here.
I'm ready.
Why, thank you.
Reloading. Enemy down.
Here. Just a missed.
Let's go. Ready to engage.
And that's pretty much it. Unless reinforcements show up, I think we just have to hit those objectives. And we're done. Nice work, team. Would have been nice to grab a captive or two, but I think the extra gear more than makes up for it. Plus, MZ got a level up. Not too shabby. Let's go see what Adrian has to say.
Your help is greatly appreciated, even though it's on a project I personally voted against. I'd just like to offer this one note of caution. It was the existence of a hierarchical society built on profit and dominance that led humanity to its present state. Let's try to avoid recreating such structures.
I don't know. I look at Adrian and I see an awful lot of infighting. Leadership is necessary.
Is it? I suppose it depends on whether people like myself should be considered leaders or just representatives. I hope I'm the latter, although I know there are those who disagree.
No way. I mean, I've known you guys for all of 5 minutes, and it's not like you've already tried dragging us into your internal disputes. Anyway, mission accomplished, and that should reveal all the Sanhedrion havens on the world map. Yeah, looks good. Alright, I think that brings us to a good stopping point. We'll hit the pause button for now, but we will pick up here next time, as we wrap things up here in Australia. And then, I guess we'll head for South Africa. See if we can find that other missing Phoenix Project base. See you then. Oh, and remember, although I do love playing Phoenix Point, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official website, the official YouTube channel, the official Discord server, the official Facebook page, the official Twitter feed, or the original crowdfunding campaign over on Fig. Links are in the description.